Hello. A couple of days ago I went to the Cornwall Contemporary Art Gallery in Penzance, Cornwall. I'd gone in particular to see Jane Askey's work and Maxine Hart's, but I was also really happy to see David Mankin's work there, which I wasn't expecting. This is some of his here. This is climbing up into the cute little loft area at the back of the gallery. I was also really excited to see a couple of paintings by Alistair Lindsay. This is one of his here. My husband's not particularly into art, but he'd come with me anyway, and I'd asked him to pick out his favourite pieces in the gallery, and he'd liked the Alistair Lindsay paintings too. These are the lovely vivid paintings of Simon Pooley, and then some by Jane Askey. I really enjoy these paintings by Maxine Hart as well. I really love her colour palette. And these are pictures of a couple of my favourite paintings by Jane Askey. On the same day in the afternoon, I went to Truro Cathedral with a couple of friends to see the Gaia that's being displayed there. There was also some students' artwork being displayed. Gaia is the Greek goddess of earth, the mother of all life, and in this case it's a 7 metre in diameter touring installation made by Luke Jerram using NASA imagery. This is a model of Truro Cathedral made using thousands of matchsticks, and this is a 1980 painting by John Miller called Cornubia, Land of the Saints. It shows every parish church in Cornwall. And a last shot of the beautiful Gaia. So this is a photo I took a couple of weeks ago at Kinan Cove in Cornwall, and I'm using it for the inspiration for the painting that I'm doing today. After going to the Cornwall Contemporary Gallery, I was inspired by the colour palettes of Jane Askey and Maxine Hart, and decided to use a limited colour palette for this painting, concentrating on blues, pinks and greens. I'm painting in an A4 sized Talens Art Creations sketchbook, and I'm using Flashe Paints by Lefranc Bourgeois. And I have a very old Royal Langnickel synthetic paintbrush. I'm just aiming for a very quick and loose painting here. And I've kept my painting in real time, though I've edited out washing my brush and paint changes. After my painting layer, I dry the paint with a heat tool and then use some Derwent Lightfast and Derwent Drawing pencils over the top, as well as some vine charcoal. The Flashe paints are vinyl paint, very similar to acrylic paints, but they dry matte, a little bit like acrylic gouache, only in this case they're easy to go over the top of, unlike acrylic gouache, which doesn't take pencil marks very well. The Flashe paints really are a joy to use with mixed media. So at this point of the painting, I'm feeling a bit worried that I can pull it around, as it's looking quite basic. And I'm pretty new to charcoal and haven't used it over the top of painting before, so this is a bit experimental. This section is sped up. I actually quite liked how this one turned out. I think it was a really fun kind of scribbly style to do, and I liked the limited colours as well. I also really enjoyed this combination of materials, the flash paints with the pencils and the charcoal. Every time I use messy mediums like oil pastels or charcoal, especially in a sketchbook, people ask me how I'm going to stop it from transferring. On this one, I'll have a go at spraying it with pastel fixative, but I'll probably also put a sheet of deli paper, kind of like thin glassine non-stick paper, in between the pages. Well, thanks ever so much for joining me. Bye!